Hello and welcome to another video. This is the video I tried to shoot the other day and I got a phone call, cut me off. So this video is about PTSD and how I've had PTSD so many times in my life. It's ridiculous. The first time I got it was 8 years old, and that story is down there in the stories. It was witnessing a shooting. Okay. So then, fast forward, I think I probably had PTSD at least two, if not like three or four times from my parents fucking kicking my ass. I mean, I went to fucking school one time with my dad's fucking handprint on my face. And then I'd wake up with nightmares and shit, until I was adult, going back through and doing my autobiography. A lot of these things, processing stuff as an adult when you know all kinds of stuff versus a kid, it's like, oh, shit makes more sense. You know what this is and that is and all this. And then I also possibly got it from a knee injury. So I passed out from the pain of a knee injury. Now, it didn't break my knee, but that again, and PTSD has range. There's not just like, there's like mild and then there's like crazy. I mean, people that were in like vehicles that are like blown up and shit, that is going to be a more severe PTSD than a kid twisted his knee. Now, an adult that gets PTSD versus a kid that gets PTSD, I don't know. I was in psychologist for my whole childhood because of that shit. On and off, like, basically like you witness a shooting and then it's like you go in a fucking psychologist forever, right? And I think that basically, it stunted my ability to want to grow up. I'm a big kid. So that's the best explanation I have for that. So then fast forward, that's just as a kid, right? And I also saw a dead body when I was a kid, and that kind of fucked me up too in a way where I keep seeing that, like literally, just like in the fucking song, man. The Doors, I think. You just, the whole fucking life, and I've said this to people before, some shit you just cannot fucking unsee, and and there's been some times when I used to be really into horror movies, but I've kind of given up on all that because it literally, I mean, they just got so disturbing. I mean, they're just going down. I mean, it's like, wow, holy shit. I've been fucking seeing that gruesome shit in my head and it just keeps coming back and it just, I hate it. So I just kind of gave up on that shit. But then I had PTSD from a gun fight, which that again, that whole story is down there in the videos, right? And basically, the PTSD associated with that was the nightmare was I was always trying to shoot and the gun would never go off. And that's what happened. I mean, so then this was just like, sleep is, not sleeping good and, shit remembering and, never goes away. And then, I don't think getting busted gave me PTSD. I was just thinking about it, and I got in 3 fights in prison, but I mean, I won all 3 and didn't really get hurt. Uh, so yeah, then obviously this last time, and but it's funny because I'm 48, so the first time was 8. At 28, I was in jail, and 48 now I have this PTSD again, and now the PTSD is fucking, this kid just nonchalantly, as I'm freaking out trying to see this lock and couldn't get in there, and this kid's just like, yeah, I know, I gotta go get the neighbors, and it's just like, this is the nightmare, the current PTSD, and the rolling fire on the ceiling, and like how to get in, like that, like how is it in here? It's just like, it's. And I did take a pretty good crash out the window. So I got bashed. I think I even I got, because now my other tooth's loose too. So I got 2 loose teeth and a dentist appointment. Yeah, so super not healthy right now because of all this not eating right and having to fucking be in a hotel and the people knocking on the walls. And I mean, I just was all about sleeping good and eating good, and I haven't slept good or ate good for weeks now. And the sleeping is just, I don't like to go to sleep now. I'd love to go to sleep, but I just go to sleep and then I have fucking nightmares. And it's, yeah, so PTSD is a fucking bad thing. And, yeah, try to avoid that shit. So, yeah. Hey, I made it. Peace.